Almost got it. Almost.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. It's been a while since we actually sit down and talk like this. Most of the time it's either we do vlogs.
We're doing our show.
Yeah, or even just
beauty product stuff.
Yeah, but that's me alone. It's not you, with you, so it's completely
Feels like
different.
there's a lot of beauty product stuff. Yeah, maybe not TehChamLee.
But today, it's a very special day.
It is?
It is!
What happened?
Because
Is it raining bagute?
No, this is okay, so tell me what we're doing today.
Meme review.
That's PewDiePie!
No. What are we doing? What is it called?
Yeah, I don't know what is it called because we don't normally do this kind of things, but we realize that sometimes when we find out about certain types of news,
We actually get pretty interested and it becomes like the talk of our dinner.
more often than not, we just leave it as it is. We talk about it. Okay, that's the
we're
end.
like,
So, but
today-
this one, I guess it's relevant to us because we are somewhat in this industry as well.
Yep.
I think we want to address it, and also we feel that there were quite a lot of like funny comments.
Alright, so here's the news. You know the news, you have to play the news sound.
News.
Today, in Dublin, Ireland.
Ireland.
Can you do it?
Ireland.
What? Not bad. Dublin, Ireland. Obviously, we don't give much crap about actual news, but we are more concerned about what people say about it.
Yeah.
Which is funny. The internet is pretty creative with their words.
Some of our friends were posting about this news, talking about this particular hotel banning bloggers from the hotels, bloggers, YouTubers, or whatever you want to call it. It's actually an article written by the Independent UK, but this news happened in
Dublin, Ireland. Man, you guys are gonna change the name, right? Ireland. Dublin, Ireland.
I'm sorry.
Like the R should be in the front or at the back,
It's not
not in the middle.
How about Korea?
I think now we're just being biased.
Okay, anyway.
What happened was, there's this one particular social influencer slash blogger.
Apparently she
YouTuber.
is a legit travel blogger or travel YouTuber or whatever.
I mean, with 87,000 YouTube subscribers, I would say you're doing pretty alright.
Yeah.
You're not at your million, but alright, you know, you're somewhere. You have 87, imagine having 87,000 people sitting right in front of you every single day just watching what you do.
Even on her Instagram account, she has quite a number of followers. I mean, it's not the most, obviously, it's not Zoella or something like that. But
76,000 on Instagram, that's alright.
obviously better than us lah.
Yeah, I mean 500. I'm really appreciative of really 500 followers.
Yeah.
Where are y'all from? We don't know.
We don't know.
But you know, we love y'all.
Love, Sarah, we need to have.
Oh, jeez, I'm holding.
We don't make potato.
Actually, potato makes sense. Baby, potato. Potato. I like that one. Okay, this social influencer slash YouTuber slash blogger slash Instagrammer, she actually emailed a particular hotel.
Which is called the White Moose Cafe.
She and her partner was gonna travel to this one particular place, and she was asking us, hey, if you wanna work together, you know, that'd be great. We will feature your hotel in our videos. In return, just give us free stay lah. I mean, that's okay, right?
But she asked for 5 days, 5 nights, you know. Okay, as a blogger and as someone who's in the industry, I personally think that 5 nights, it's a bit a lot, but I still don't think that it justifies what the hotel actually have done. If you cannot give 5 nights,
Is 5 nights too many?
to some hotels, yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
You know, just for you to talk about that place. But if 5 nights is too many, doesn't mean that the hotel should screenshotted her email and just put it on his social media account or on the hotel's social media account and try to like shame her. Although they actually kind of cut off the name and you know, hide the name and stuff like that.
But you know the internet, we are really smart.
We are really good investigators.
So the reviews are pretty mixed. Even she did a video on it. She actually talked about how she felt. She even cried in the video.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
But we haven't watched the video yet.
One thing I know for sure, right? So off the block, right? First things first, I think a hotel's supposed to be really good at servicing people.
Yeah, hospitality.
Right? Yeah, they're supposed to be really good at hospitality. Like, the rooms are clean and the workers there are excellent. excellent. They are so friendly. It's one of the highlights of being a hotel. But I'm looking at this post.
It's not just this post, you know, it's even on the previous posts. They are really milking it. I don't know if they're just using this
I've got a
for
feeling he's
marketing.
just using it for marketing.
Yeah, exactly.
But from a marketer's point of view,
Especially for a hotel
especially
business.
a hotel business, I don't think it's a good idea to market yourself like that.
Obviously, we have never experienced the White Moose Cafe. The way they reply on their social media account, it really makes them sound like a douchey kind of people.
So there were actually people who
Stuff like that.
mentioned that if you already have the marketing budget, rather than using it to post like on newspapers or any other medium, rather than do that, why not just use that budget to just pay your workers a little bit and then just get free advertisement from this person? Think about it. Let's watch the social influencer video. So the title is I Was Exposed. So embarrassing. She makes a pretty good point. Yeah, sure, there'll be haters, and I mean, as social media people, I think we totally know that and totally understand that there'll always be hate. But I think the hate is a little bit outweighed. It feels like the internet just shoots out hate for no reason other than the fact that they can, other than the fact that they don't have to face that person face to face and say those things. I think the internet is just absolutely irresponsible to be able to do that. I mean, if you hide behind a facade and say those things, wow, says a lot about, you know, you.
I started blogging about, I would assume 10 years ago, roughly. That's where I was being exposed to this whole social media kind of influencer kind of thing. Back then it wasn't called influencer yet, it was just called bloggers. And it was much simpler back then, and when I started also, it was at the peak, to be honest. It wasn't the beginning of the whole blogger era. Through this journey, I've actually been called so many names. Sluts, bitch. Obviously, I'm sure there are some PR people who would probably say like, oh, this person just wants like free stuff. I've heard a lot of things about like PR people feel that you shouldn't pay bloggers, or bloggers are not important, and bloggers are basically very narcissistic in a way. And of course, I have to say that there are some bloggers are also just mean lah, and they are also just too much, think that they are king or queens and things like that. But yeah, this one, just the way the hotel person does it, that's always a better way to say things. I do also like receive emails by PR companies just sending me press release, to be honest, and sometimes I'm like, wow, and then you expect me to write it on my blog, or even better. Press release, that aside, because I do write freelance for another website. Fine, so I'll assume that you're just giving me the press release for the other website. But there's this like a few like specifically mentioned, say that not just for Malaysian companies, there are a lot of like other overseas companies as well. Oh, I stumbled upon your blog and I think it was great. I specifically read this particular post, and I think it goes in line with whatever that my company is trying to do, you know, and we have this thing. We think that this will be an added on value to your readers. It would be great for you to post it up on your Facebook post, and you could write it up. If you need more information, I could actually always give it to you.
For free!
Yeah, exactly, for free. Okay, I usually reply and mention my rate card lah. They reply back and say, oh sorry, we do not have the budget right now, but we think that this is something that is very beneficial to your bloggers and to your readers and stuff like that. So I feel it's pretty much the same thing. It's just how the industry works. You know, there's really no need to go and put it out there, like to really just shame someone or to really just degrade someone or defame someone.
I think marketers should start educating themselves about influencers. I mean, if you guys are keeping up with the times, if you guys are keeping up with technology, if you guys are keeping up with your social media, look out for influencers, because I think they are going to change the digital market. You are no longer looking at putting up ads on a leaderboard or ads on the side of websites which nobody reads, right? If you go back and check, there are researches that have been done that shows that in a website, every time there's an ad on top or at the side, immediately in our minds it shuts off those parts immediately, and we just go to the content that we want to read. But really go and study about influencers and how they can really help your brand to make big news or to make an impact. Honestly, I think you guys really need to keep up with the times. Because if you're not riding upon this wave of influencers, you are gonna be missed out. I know of many brands who have been sticking to the same old media that they have been always advertising on. It's not a bad thing. saying, media will always be media.
Traditional media.
Traditional media will always be there, and they'll always be the big bulk of where the advertising and revenue goes. But really look at influencers, because each influencer carries a very different persona, a very different characteristic. If matched with the right brand, it does wonders. I have seen influencers and brands work together, and the brands have so much more meaning. The brands carry so much more personality rather than just putting out an ad. So I'm not saying that ads are a bad thing. Do ads. We still need ads. If you've got a promotion, how else are we gonna know about it but through ads, right? But if you wanna tell people a story about what your brand is about, or how your brand came about, or how good your brand is, look out influencers. Look them up.
We're not saying that just because we are in the market.
But hey, if you're looking for, I'm just saying.
Now self-promoting. You know, like people who have merch. Yeah. Buy our merch.
Buy our merch.
Buy my chair.
Buy my hair. Buy my tea. Honestly, I think there needs to be education on both ends, even on the influencer side and even on the marketer side. But trust me, when you guys find a sweet spot right in the middle, it's gonna change your life.
Going back to the whole incident, I don't deny there are, as I mentioned, bloggers sometimes they are mean as well.
I agree.
I have quite a few blogger friends myself that will post up whatever the PR person say, basically screenshot it and post it up on their social media account, but they put it as private, they don't put it as public. I don't think that should be the way also.
Well, people do say that bad marketing is still marketing.
Exactly. So technically, free marketing for you. Here you go.
Yeah,
the Moose. Is it the Moose Cafe?
The White Moose.
Oh dear God, I'm sorry.
The White Moose.
And shit, you say that social media is not like a real job.
So a little bit about social media. It's not that we don't do anything. It's just that you don't see the back work, and all you see is the final result, which comes out on video.
That seems like very fun.
Which probably takes about, you know what, like the videos that we make, the max is like 12 minutes, right? Maybe 12 minutes worth of video, but how long does it take to edit? How long?
Sometimes can be like, it needs to split into 2 days or 2 nights.
I prove my point. So it's a lot of work.
Most of the time he will just be sleeping and I'll be editing the videos.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes the entire night to edit video. It depends on what type of video, of course, but obviously the better ones, it's really a lot of effort lah.
Yeah.
And also shooting, don't forget about that. Shooting, camera, charging everything. Yeah, that's quite a lot of work.
So just know that as a brand, if there were people approaching you or influencers approaching you to ask for collaborations, or even they don't even ask for money. Like in this case, they don't even ask for money, but just a sponsorship in kind or something like that. The least you can do is be nice.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, it's okay. No, thank you. Is that so hard? Like, no, thank you.
Just be nice. I think even when it comes to bloggers as well, if you receive this kind of email or receive emails from brands asking for collaboration and you feel that they're not paying you, it's same thing. Be nice and just reply, no thank you, I will pass.
Yeah,
I'll
just
give
be
this a
nice.
pass.
Yeah. It doesn't cost much to be nice. Be nice. Peace on earth, goodwill to all men.
Where did you get that from?
It's a Christmas song, I
Oh
believe.
really? You also don't know.
Think so.
Okay! Alright, so that's pretty much it for what we want to say. So long.
Yeah. Now I need to like undepress myself.
You depressed me, you? So depressed me, you?
It's a millennial word, just leave me be. It's how millennial describe, you know, typical just down or sadness or
tired.
minor sadness or tiredness. We just say we're depressed.
Oh, if you've not checked out our latest The Broke Millennial show, is talking about properties, and we have one talking about bitcoins as well. Feel free to check it out. I'll link it somewhere or even in the description box below.
Yeah, so this is our way of saying buy our merch.
See you guys in the next video. Bye.
Mwah. Mwah. Baby, fly kiss. Mwah.